There'll be a lot of aggression coming in the current meta. The broken walls, it's a fitting stage for game number 1.
Yeah.
Looks like the bans are still mostly going to be mostly the same, just like the previous match. This time around, Paquito will be priored by CW on the banning phase. The Freya on the Fanny, as usual, on second picking team. Kaja ban, that is something that,
Interesting.
for me, outside of my expectation. If it's Geek Fam, then it makes sense for Kaja ban, but we haven't seen Alter Ego playing the Kaja, I believe.
Likewise, I agree. I think I did not expect the Kajan, of course. The Melissa being open. Zephyr, he must have realized that, you know, the CW, being an ex-Melissa player himself, will definitely draft the Melissa priority. That's going to be the Hirara, though, traded off.
Yep.
The Baratz is still open.
Like Uranus.
Oh, Tushin.
Signature. One of the signatures of Dalvin as well.
All right, then. So they want to go for the brawly approach. They want safety in the mid lane. And so far, this is looking more like a divey type of situation. Now for ONIC, though, they want to go and get ahead on the EXP lane. The Uranus can work fine. We know that Elite P can play it. Or perhaps they want to go with something a bit more aggressive. It's going to be a Harley.
Oh, okay. So it feels like they're trying to play through Kyrie here with the amount of safetiness that he has. And obviously, the ceiling of this hero is pretty high. And Uranus, as expected. Now, Alter Ego on the other side. Esmeralda is still open. But do you want to go for something like a Brody? Someone that can win the lane against Melissa?
Man, again, like Eman mentioned, it's a bit of a skill matchup, man. It doesn't guarantee a win, but they want to go for it. They think they have what it takes.
I believe Coach Sever also told us in the English desk that for him, it's a bit of a good matchup for Brody. It's like 70-30 for the Brody.
Afterwards, he did confirm, though, it depends on the user, by all means, right? Again, both gold laners are really good right here, though, so we're going to really see that matchup tested. But aside from that, now going into the banning phase, EXP lanes are definitely going to be targeted just a little bit by ONIC. I wonder again if the Lapu is going to show up anywhere here, or whether it's going to be picked or banned away.
Oh, Lapu.
Lapu, huh?
Could be the case, but the Valentina ban seems to signify that maybe Alter Ego wants to go for the Bellaric here for the Red 4. I think it's a decent pick. Against a Melissa, you deal some mirror damage towards the Melissa as well if you build that Blade Armor too, but we'll see. Mathilda's gonna be the ban. One of the highest commodity hero, Bomer, so far, currently in the metagame.
Yeah, the back and forth is the last thing that ONIC want to allow Alter Ego to be able to do. They're no strangers to the pull and push game. Valentina, though, is quite interesting. I wonder what else. Are they concerned about mid laners that can fight, that have survivability? Do they want to get ONIC on a mid lane that's a bit more vulnerable? They also ban away the Hylas, though. Huh.
I think the Hylos ban is mostly because they're on a Brody, so you don't want to get run down into the ground with the Glorious Pathway and exhaust the Flicker every time the Hylos pops the ultimate. So I guess that brings you a bit of safetiness, but I don't know if that's... Minotaur instead for the ban. So maybe there's some divey kind of heroes from ONIC's side, and this should just be a Bellaric for Alter Ego.
Oh, let's go. Well, I thought that with the Melissa, they wouldn't be all in on the dive idea, but I guess card control in general is something they're concerned about. So I think more mobile heroes with some outplay potential that can be deterred by the card control is coming soon.
It's crazy that they're stepping up the mid and roam for the last two picks here. This could be something that synergizes well with each other, knowing it's gonna be Sansa and Keyboy, the one that's using it. Is there a Novaria or Farsa angle, someone that can deal damage from?
I like the Novaria, but I like the Lilia pick.
Whoa.
Rafaela mid lane.
I'm not fully opposed to that. They got magic damage already.
Yeah, and two tanky, beefy boys in front of the pack as well. Uranus and Gatot Kacha. Well, it's crazy.
This is my first time seeing the Rafael mid in action. I know it did pop up, but I haven't seen it myself. So I'm looking forward to this one.
By the way, this Valorant pick is still can be flexed by Alter Ego.
Oh.
Right.
So be wary about that, but I'm not sure if that's even gonna be the option here for Coach Sever.
What gonna get here? Like a glue? No, not a glue. No way.
I'm not opposed to the glue actually.
Oh.
Oh, Tyroth! Against the
Whoa.
tankiness, they have the physical damage, they want the shred.
Dude,
keep
I
in mind,
like that.
Right now, the Tyroth has an insane amount of sustain.
Yeah, and
honestly, it's kind of annoying.
this is a fully front-to-back comp from Alter Ego, except for the Hirara. It's just gonna wreck down the backline, I guess. So in the late game, especially the Gadotkacha and the Uranus will have to play much more safely than it usually is, just because of the shred. And this is a Brody and Hirara whittling your HP down. So they got the game plan. It's all about the execution. How about ONIC though? It feels like, as the Filipinos would say, is it a bit walang demek, pre?
Oh man, it depends on the Melissa, right? Melissa can output damage to everyone at the same time. That's the big strong point. Aside from that though, yeah man, quite a bit of lack of AoE. I would say they're really relying on being able to maintain the front line and use and abuse the sustain. But that's an old meta. Let's see how it plays out now.
Well, people say save the best for last, and the last game or match of week number 1 is ONIC versus Alter Ego. Let's have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
For the
Dawn.
for the last match of week 1. Let's see if ONIC can find a win on their debut here on the season 18 stage. And let's see how Alter Ego handle the pressure. To remind you folks, Alter Ego did not even make the playoffs last season. Let's see, going up against the Sky Kings, will the pressure get to them?
Okay, that's a real example, Rush. Apparently, it is a skill matchup.
Oof. Dingaray with a clean escape right there. Looking at the emblems, only one tenacity on Alexander. Everywhere else, it's the firmness and the Festival of Blood for Lutpi though. This is a new, different emblem setup.
Whoa.
Technically, there's more built-in sustain, but all right. Along with that, the police are together for Dingaray, but oh.
Nope. Nino here understands the Tyroth damage
Oh
very well. The jump doesn't land on towards Kai. Lutpi dealing a lot of damage now. Both the XP laners going head-to-head here. Kai forced to use a recall, so the jungle camp was defended by Nino.
Talk about calculation. I didn't think he would survive that one, man.
He is kind of low, but fortunately the wave is pushing towards Alter Ego, towards the Tyroth, so now that Afan is here, Nino can push up, get the clear, aim for a level 4, but it's gonna be a little bit low, right? I think he might want to find a recall maybe, if possible.
Maybe he can heal up with the passive from the wave clear. That does not apply for the ONIC team though, because they have Rafaela, so they can stay as long as they want to. Nino though.
Yep.
And have fun.
Yep, that's a taunt, a great one with the Unbreakable. That's gonna be the turtle finding Kyrie's hands. Now it's a 4v4. Oh, that's a flicker from Davin. I don't think that's the right call. That's, again, Kai with the knockup. No first blood here, but the sole casualty from that trade was the turtle.
Doesn't look like it's walang demek.
No. So far,
So
not
far.
so much. Ooh, Dingaray winning the gold buff battle. Looking at the votes here, only Omwawa and Papulong going for Alter Ego. We'll see how that one plays out.
And only Papulong went for a 2-0.
Do you think it's possible, Gani?
The score? Yes.
See how it goes. Right now for Alter Ego, they have threat for sure.
Yep. Uh-oh. Sounds like very low there. Still holding on towards that flicker, so he calculates that he will survive.
Oh my god, Kellerai is actually winning the lane against Dingaray. I like the early laning phase though. Kellerai is staying. Oh, hold on a second.
That's a jump on towards Lutpi. Trying to
Oh.
hold on, try to buy time here. I don't think he can survive with 3 members jumping him. Finally, the first kill on the board, and it will fall to Afan. But again, the quick resurrection from Sans to just resurrect Lutpi.
3 guys on Uranus, that's a bit too much even for Lutpi right now. The gold lead is not really too crazy just yet for ONIC, despite the objective take, because Alter Ego has secured a kill for themselves. But it looks like so far, in the grand scheme of things, ONIC has a bit more control than Alter Ego.
They have more ways to scout out and get into areas because they have two really strong frontliners, right? For Alter Ego, they have more damage, but again, they need the right setup in order to use that damage efficiently. And particularly Afan on the Hirara hasn't really been shining so far, but this might be it. Nope, Keyboy gets away from the lift.
Dude, the mobility boost is so underrated. Nino, though, jumps in onto a Keyboy.
On towards Keyboy. Melissa is coming towards the turtle, towards the mid lane at least.
Oh,
That's
no.
the miss from Alexander. Wrath the Dryad doesn't land on anyone. That's a knock up on towards Keyboy, though. Nino finds a kill. Take a look at the damage from Melissa. Kyrie finishes Nino. Here comes Dingarai from the flanks. Now Afan looking for an angle. Dingarai finds the turtle, and Alter Ego re-engages down with the flicker and a knock-up, finding Sans. That's gonna be the go away pop by Kelra. Pops the Purify as well. Dingarai taken very low. Kyrie escapes, but Lookby still on two members of Alter Ego. Now Alexander forced to use the flicker there as he was threatened by the presence of Kelra, but the fight there is so long.
Seems like we're still keeping up with the momentum of match number 2 with how chaotic it is so far in the first game for Alter Ego versus ONIC. Already 5 kills in 5 minutes.
Afan with a sneaky steal right there, but ONIC rotating. Won't get to punish him, but how did Dingarai get the turtle there? It was a basic attack, no? I think
so.
It was just like that. So we're still dead even. Nino trying to get something more, but the backup is always there, man. With the crowd control tools available, Afan!
That's a solo kill from Kai! He's a level ahead and he shows who's boss here. Afan, the versatility poster earlier on. It seems like Kai still has the final say, at least so far.
That's the experience talking, Arashi.
Yeah, man. You would think that with the invulnerability tools that it would be difficult, but Kyrie found the window right there.
Crazy.
I think Afan definitely did not see that one coming. There's a quick clear attempt from Dingarai. There's a lot of emphasis here on ganks, if you notice, right? There's not a lot of solo kills. It's always maneuvers around the map so far. Kyrie gets the steal, man. That's value. Especially with the next neutral objective coming up soon. ONIC can look to try and find something with that.
Oh, this is tough for Alter Ego, man. The supposedly winning lane was kind of losing. Even on the XP lane, it's not really utilized to the utmost perfection. Yes, Lupi got taken down once, but that's about it.
Yep.
ONIC is even owning the mid trio here with how mobile, how dynamic Kyrie is playing right now, and Sans being the healer that he is. Keyboy just holding the ground so far for ONIC.
And right now, Afan is a level up below. That's gonna be Lutpi. Getting jumped on 4 members, still able to get out with the consecration. Take a look at the turtle now, already touched by Kelra. Nino showing, providing the information. 5 members, Alter Ego investing on 5 members here. Let's see what they can do. Kai is in the vicinity, trying to find a steal. Kai calmly takes the retribution now. Dingarai, grab the dry at the taunt as well. That's gonna be the stun of Afan now, taken very low. Will not escape to the hands of Sans. Now, only 4 members remaining here for side of Alter Ego with the respawn. Kibo is back in the game now. Kelra is in the mid lane. They want to siege. Nino is trying to hold on, but the call from Alter Ego is let's go. Let go of the tier 1 in the mid lane.
What ONIC wants, ONIC gets. Did you see the reaction time from Kyrie there? Evading that flicker by the Dryad with this second skill of a Harley. That was pretty fast coming in from Kyrie, but we also got a fact here from Gope. We noticed this marks Nino's debut on Dairoth, making the first, or making it the 51st unique hero he has played across his 12-season MPL Indonesia career. That's a lot of heroes.
51?
All right.
That's Arashi's age.
What? Okay. Well, now, this is the problem here. They have the Dairoth and the Brody for burst damage, but they can't shred the front line. Sans is keeping everyone topped up. And that's how ONIC are just able to power forward and allow Kelra to do so much damage. And again, he's hitting multiple people at once. He is single-handedly carrying these team fights.
It's crazy that with the amount of damage that Alter Ego has in their kit in the draft, it seems like the ones that lacking in damage is Alter Ego themselves. ONIC, they can stay in their team fight as long as they want to with the Revitalized, with this Ravaela. can go in and out with Keller and Kyrie just being a nuisance. Lutpi has a built-in healing. So how do you deal with this as alter ego? Is it just a pure catch from Alexander?
Well, you're seeing some options here coming in from Dingara. He goes for the Sea Halberd. He might go for like something like an endless battle as well. Get more true damage, penetrate some of that beefiness coming in from the two frontliners. Aside from that, though, I think Afan might have to do a bit more flank-wise, right? He's coming in and playing with the team, using the utility to help with the team fight. But if he can zone Kelra, that will be even more value for his team.
2.5k gold lead. Seems a lot more than it seems for ONIC currently. As another turret got taken down. That long lane is working so well for ONIC. Still a second-tier turret. Only inhibitors left for Alter Ego.
A big knock upon towards the Gatot Kacha. Still able to, again, disengage. Take a look at Kelra, free hitting. 3 members down, almost taken low. Dalvin out, the recipient of the ult of Harley. Now ONIC, they know that Alter Ego's members, they are low on health. They shift their focus on towards the Lord. Kai is also 2 levels above Afan, so again, they are confident on that Lord take.
Just crisp, clean Lord coming in from ONIC. Just the execution is immaculate. The way they zone out people, the way that Kelra procs that models to multiple people. And once again, he's just doing it again. Might be getting that gold shield down before the Lord hits, but no. Alter Ego clears that one for themselves.
All right,
OG. Let's see. That's going to be ONIC just applying pressure in the mid lane. They know that the Lord is coming top.
Yeah, that's a big item though from both sides. The chastised cauldron from Nino. So it's gonna be a full-on utility enabler Dairoth instead of dealing damage for himself. So Nino, in terms of what he can do, is very, very limited. Hell, I don't think he can do anything by himself at this point. Not even a solo kill towards the assassins. He has to somehow enable his team to be able to be effective now. Alexander in the front line for Alter Ego.
Has the flicker here, Alexander. So you could expect a sneak attack from Alexander with the flicker and Wrath of the Dryad. Now, in the bottom lane here, can ONIC siege and apply pressure? I don't think they have enough resource. That's the clear. Alter Ego, you know, not too shabby, losing top lane turret. But bad news is that's the far lane, folks.
It's getting woes and woes, almost 5k gold lead. That's a big item for Kyrie, and they're just knocking on Alter Ego's door.
Yep, that's the siege in the mid lane. Taken quite low. That's a retribution to clear the wave. Now bottom lane shoves Alter Ego this time, still able to stabilize at least again with the defense. Still standing with 5, 2 base turrets remaining.
There's definitely still some damage available for Alter Ego, and ONIC respect it. But honestly, we've seen the Melissa being prio, but I think Kelra is really showing the potential of this hero to solo carry. We were concerned about lack of damage, but ONIC is not having any issues with that whatsoever. And he's zoning everyone with the muddles.
Take a look at Kai's positioning, looking for a possible flank there. But again, it's just a reset. 40 seconds on the clock for the next Lord, and that's going to be the next aim or goal for ONIC and Alter Ego. Take a look at the gold cap already, Arashi.
Honestly, the big difference in the jungle gold is what's really sticking out here. We were looking forward to Afan on a hero like this Hirara, possibly looking at some crazy outplays, but with Calm Cool slowing down of the team fight tempo, ONIC is able to just deny any kind of benefit. Afan is stuck trying to help the front line stave off the Uranus and the Gatot.
Yeah. Kelra is just taking everything for himself. I think one of the reasons why Kelra has been so effective in placing the muddles is this is a front-to-back comp for Alter Ego, so they are, like it or not, they have to clump up for themselves to be able to be effective, and that's working out for Kelra like this.
Yep, Kelra, as long as he keeps the spacing, keeps the positioning. If I'm looking for a jump there, that's a knock upon towards just the Gatot Kachis, just towards Keyboy. That's a flicker from Nino, a valuable resource now spent. Alter Ego hovering around. They know that the top lane is shoving ONIC, playing the Lord dance intelligently.
Yeah. Didn't even force anything. No risk taken for ONIC. They played super slow. It's a 4-4 now after a chaotic first minute of the game. The kill count hasn't gone up by much.
That's the Magician's Trinity finish for Kyrie as well. Look forward to some assassinations coming through from him. The other side, though, I think Alter Ego, they're just trying to go for a burst, right? They need the Daira and the Brody to delete someone, but look at this damage.
Yeah, that's just Kelra and on towards Alexander, the Valeric. Now, bottom siege actually successful for ONIC. They want the mid lane turret as the Lord was marching top.
Oh.
Alter Ego still defending with 5, but for how long is the question? All base turrets now down, and ONIC, they're not too hasty. I like it, right? They're waiting. They're so patient now.
Oh.
Afan below 50% HP. That's a flicker. That's a great reaction time from Stars! Once they pull the trigger, ONIC won't stop. And that's gonna be the base taken down, the Yellow Porcupines. Their debut here on the Season 18 stage.